me and Chanel's dad. I wrote this down. I called my pastor. I thought, man, I've never done this. And Chanel told me not to embarrass her. I'm trying to follow the cue. You know, I remember when Chanel was born and held her in my arms. I remember praying to God, asking Him to bless her, to make me a good dad, and to one day bring the man into her life that would love her the way she should be loved. And today my prayers were answered. I remember Chanel's first steps. I remember her third birthday, sticks out of her mind. And I remember the day that I sent her off to Florida. And I remember telling my wife, you know, she's not coming back. Waiting for the train. And then I remember the day on Facebook when I saw Timmy's face. Now, at the time, she wasn't dating anyone. But I was like, who's this kid that keeps popping up in all of her pictures? And I remember telling my wife, that kid's in all of the pictures. Come over. Alex. Am I trying to get closer? This is what happens when you're on a church budget. And I remember. Is it? There we go. Fresh batteries. All right. I remember telling my wife, this kid is the one. And Rachel's like, how do you know? Oh, I don't know. I just got the father sense. I can tell this is the guy. And then a month later, I remember the phone call. Oh, I'm dating this guy. If you know Chanel, you know that's how she talks, right? And I remember thanking God that day. And then I remember the phone call I got from Timmy asking me if it was okay to date my daughter. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what are you talking about, man? She's like 19, 20 years old. She's in Florida. You didn't have to ask me for permission. I think that's what I told you, right? But I was proud and honored that he had called. He had enough respect for her and enough love for her to make that step. And I know how hard it was because I did the same thing for my wife. And trust me, your father-in-law is not as scary as my father-in-law. And then the courtship started, and I remember being happy for her. And then I remember the troubled phone calls. And I'd be in bed, you know, it's California. Chanel would forget. And she's 3 hours ahead. And she would call me. It must have been 2 a.m. here, because she was calling me. I'm like, what are you doing? It's 10 o'clock here. Asking for advice and dating advice and marital advice. That was normal. What I thought was abnormal was when Timmy started calling me for advice and counsel. And I was like, don't you have a dad, kid? But I thought that was awesome. And I remember directing him to his pastor for marriage counseling and for prayer. And I remember directing my daughter to a pastor and to a woman of God that she needed to mentor. And then we got the one call. And I hate to bring a damper on things, but I got a phone call where this wasn't going to happen anymore. And I was like, oh, so close! tell her that.
We were heartbroken.
And then I remember getting the call when it was back on. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. And I just got to say that I am proud to be related to both of you. And I said it once before, and I'll say it again, Timmy, you're a better man than me, and I would not choose a better husband for my daughter. And with that, I'd like you to know that as the head of your household, you have the power to pass on the blessing that your father gave you and that I am about to give to your children. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May He shine His face down upon you. And may you both be captivated by each other's love until the day that you die. I love you both. God bless.
So